Right. Welcome back to 2064 Read-Only Memories. Right. So last time, we were assaulted when returning to the apartment. We met one of Hayden's associates, or former associates. And we now have gun. A medium-range electro-laser pistol. For self-defense only. Lexi's orders. Oh, apparently we're at super spoiled milk now. The spoiled milk is really starting to show its age. Cute little cleaner, Ron, scrubbing the floors. It really seems to be trying to get a specific area spotless. You can't help but cheer the little Rom on, you know? You pat the tiny Rom on the head. It bleeps cheerfully. Does AVGN have a tendency to review games that take place in a current year, then?
It's Neo SF's littlest hero!
You pat the tiny Rom... Oh. This ROM isn't made for conversation. It just warbles at you.
I think it wants you to move so it can clean.
The cleaner ROM hesitates as it observes your ID card. It's only built for scanning smudges on the floor. Which would be the cuter ROM to destroy? This thing or Alfie? All you can hear is an intense desire to clean and scrub. Endlessly. Stunning the cute little scrubber ROM would be just too cruel.
Look, they have a Hassie machine. I've read that a lot of people have switched over from their favorite colas and energy drinks to just Hassie.
Why do you say it like that, Turing?
They have so much Hassie, including Mango Hassie, Hassie Light, Hassie Zero, Hassie Infinity, Salty Lassie Hassie, Berry Hassie, Super Large Hassie, and many more. I wish I could have a Hassie. I wonder how my neurotransmitters would attempt to simulate the taste for me. It's impressive how much Hassie gets consumed and how it quickly overtook all major sodas in just a few years. Is Hassie really that good? What? Of course it is. Hassie is always the best.
Oh no.
I hate that jingle.
What's wrong, Turing?
I'm really confused.
Just stay calm.
I feel as if I don't totally understand my relationship with this drink. I'm not sure why it's affecting me so.
Huh. You want to talk about it?
Yes, please. I thought I was in total control of my processes, but I seem to have some sort of pre-programmed affection for this sugary beverage. I've noticed it before in other ROMs, the inexplicable desire to vouch for and promote Hassie to anyone who ever sees it or hears about it. Could it be that all ROMs have an affinity for Hassie pre-built on our core Lips OS? I could try removing that without messing up my core systems. Should I?
I don't think it's worth the risk there, Turing.
Yeah, if this means I love a drink I can't imbibe, that's not the worst thing that could happen to me. Thanks for listening.
If you want a Hassie, you have to pay using Lips Pay linked to your ID card. No free I'm not gonna continue doing that. No free Hassie for you. Not even hassle-free Hassie. You pick a grape Hassie and drink it. You feel recovered.
Very good. Isn't Hassie the best?
But you're still hungry. This time you grab a berry Hassie.
That taste is so refreshing, right?
I'm cheating a little because I actually did glance at the achievements. So I know drinking one of every Hassie actually gets you an achievement. You pick a Hassie hemp and drink it. You feel recovered, but you're still hungry.
Very good. Isn't Hassie the best?
Hassie hot.
That taste is...
That's the same one.
Very good. That taste...
Oh, is there a limited number from each vending machine? Pick a Crystal Hassie and drink it. It's probably carcinogenic like Crystal Pepsi, though. Full stuffed Hassie.
That taste is so...
Berry.
Very good. Isn't...
Hassle-free.
That taste is...
Oh, that probably makes it a lot easier, then. You're reminded of your much less healthy plant at home. All the foliage of Neo SF exists only to mock you. You glare at the greenery. Stare those leaves down. That's not fertilizer. It's not even close. Isn't the idea supposed to be to talk to plants rather than listen to them? If not, it should be. This one won't budge. Oh, I forgot to hold up the vending machine. You want... The Hassie jingle. What a surprise. Comfy and frequently sanitized. Still way nicer than any furniture at your place. That's sad.
no time to rest anymore, sleepyhead. We have our mission. Let's get to it. Full steam ahead.
Turing might have a future in being a personal trainer. A screen showing hospital information and city updates. Looks like you didn't really miss much while you were out. Yep, everything seems okay. Plus, they care.
The sign here says Chinese hospital. Bear in mind that we're still in Neo SF. Did you know I can translate any written phrase in over 40 languages in under 3 seconds? Should the need arise during the investigation, I'll take care of translations happily. The sign here says Chinese hospital.
Sitting around and waiting in a hospital is no one's favorite pastime. This is the front desk, not the waiting room, so they probably aren't hurt or anything. You're going to lose this zapper so fast. I'm waiting here for my husband. Nothing serious, thankfully. Just a scare. These reception ROMs are here to help check people in and answer questions about guests who stay here. There's a lot of political debate right now on whether ROMs should be allowed to operate on people. Might happen soon. stop. You aren't sterile. Unless you want to scare them into sticking you in a hospital room for weeks. Don't touch.
Patient? My records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma. You should currently be in your assigned bed, resting. While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately.
Just run the paperwork for my release.
I must insist that you remain for treatment. A doctor has not determined the full extent of your injuries, and you may have lasting damage to your nervous system.
I insist.
Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient. But you should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care. Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standing partners to our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
What was that middle part?
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine or emergency medical care. Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately, and do have a nice day.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic. You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again. Before we leave, we should look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Leon Decker.
I wonder if it's the guy who has a portrait. Observant. A young man stands alone in a casual pose. He seems to be maybe 30 or so, with rugged features. Are they distinctive enough to be this Decker person?
Your card's got all kinds of stats on there. Oh, wow. Well, that's quite a thing you've got there. I'm more fond of radio myself.
Don't zap him. He's barely moving. Not much that's tangible there, except that hair. Don't you dare go digging around in his pockets.
Hello, the name's Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you. Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Here.
Fairlight's card added to items.
Thanks for taking your time with him. He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed. The last gala he organized was full of unsavory types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, boss said you'd have a few for me. I'm not really supposed to answer anything too private, but take your best shot.
Is that noise like a score up thing like in Sierra Adventure games, or is that just not a thing? What kind of work do you do for Dr. Fairlight?
Oh, mostly gopher work, to be honest. Started when I was just out of the military. I was looking for a gig from someone who wouldn't care that I was an army brat. North Korea made that hard. The old man pays me to guard his life, run a few errands for him, and play substitute arm candy at most of the charity galas. Not terribly exciting, but I've already had enough excitement to last me another 30 years.
Why do you think Fairlight is helping us?
You think sitting in that chair all day is very entertaining? You know, the old man's talked to me about the things he used to do in his glory days. I'm sure he told you about when he was the head of some big companies. He was cold, ambitious, and took down anyone with half a mind to get in his way. I think once he aged, he realized how lonely that kind of life can be. Helping people's the only way he can feel like he's still doing something. But hey, what do I know? I just spend all my time with him.
What's your story then?
Probably not as exciting as you hope. I grew up in Montana, on a family farm. I didn't have my pa's farm hands, so I joined the military as soon as I could, like my grandpaps. Came home looking to do something a whole lot quieter for the rest of my life. I didn't know at the time how boring quiet could be. But hey, I'll take it over getting shot at.
Thank you, Leon.
No problem. I'll be around, if you know where to look. You have a good day now.
Well, we're free to leave. Why not head back home first, yes? I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least. For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
Physically, mentally, and journalistically refreshed.
You look good. If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened. They should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's not keep them waiting. Oh, by the way, while you were showering, I was able to replant your Crassula ovata. Don't forget to talk to it and give it some love. When I try talking to it, it doesn't even notice I'm there. Either way, our next move is Stardust.
Turing said not to water it anymore. Just leave it be and send it good vibes. It'll be okay. The succulent is in pretty bad shape. Are they supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of? I'm not reading that out.
With more of that, we'll surely be on the way to lush greenery in no time.
This action will have consequences. Probably.
Every bit will help in the end.
Didn't mean to give you a drinking problem. Glad to see you're healthier.
I think Wilty will survive just yet.
And it just cycles.
More of that.
Oh hey, the sink is less alive. Oh, never mind. The sink continues to be alive. Oh, we can't go to the station.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm looking for Detective Lexi Rivers. Tell her it's Alice.
Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers. Thank you for your patience, citizen. Detective Rivers will be here shortly to speak to you. Please have a seat.
Hey again. What can I do for the two of you? You know, since I don't have anything else on my plate in a major city full of crime in the middle of a culture war.
Just checking in to see if you need anything.
Mostly, I just need a break in the case, or a way to even start it. Something I can use instead of the fly-by-night spy crap you're probably digging up. But screw it, you might as well work it from both angles. Just teasing.
Maybe we should catch
I
up.
berate you for wasting my time, but frankly, I needed a break anyway. Other than being overworked and underpaid, I'm doing just fine. It's been a while since we just hung out, so what do you want to know?
We already talked about this, but
Ah, hell. It was a lot of reasons. I don't know if you remember that incident back home, the hybrid ex-marine that was murdering people? Well, I couldn't tell you back then, but that was my case. I kind of threw myself into it too hard. Made it too personal. Broke too many rules. The chief had my back, but I felt I'd burned too many bridges. It's a small city, and once the rumor mill got going... Well, I was afraid I'd either be made out to be a hero or a villain, and I didn't really want to be either. Never mind the fact that people already didn't like me too much because of my implants. Some people really buy into that eyes are the window to the soul thing. So I figured I'd move to the big city, where the big crimes are, right? Lose myself in the hustle and bustle. Turns out I'm still a bit too much of a cowboy for the NSFPD, but I don't regret the move.
Plus, despite being a major city, San Francisco is actually fairly laid back for being a major city. It's LA you'd want, as far as major California cities, for something more fast-paced.
Most of the time. Well, thanks for keeping tabs on me. We'll have to sit down for coffee after this is all over.
Alright, thanks for talking.
You be sure to come back if you find something I can use.
Alright.
I already saw it. You're good.
Apparently Alice looks pretty distinctive. Oh, hello. It's the other bartender for Stardust. He's a big bearish type with a hairy chest and an oafish laugh. Maybe he was a Viking in a past life? Let's...
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
Just killing some time.
Yeah? It's a little slow tonight. Things pick up and I get pulled away. You should chat with my boyfriend, Gus.
Why haven't I seen Gus before? I say after, or I can say after having established that clubs aren't really my thing. You tend the bar without knowing all the drinks, apparently?
That's what a ROM is for. I'm a people person, and that's what matters, right? I can just look up all that other stuff.
Fair enough.
Sure thing. Don't be a stranger.
I really don't like how aggressive some of the dialogue options are.
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus. You have a really cool ROM. How's Stardust treating you?
It's a bit loud for me, but I'm here to meet someone.
Yeah, I like a more intimate setting myself, but Majid makes sure the place has good energy.
It's just weird when it can conflict with earlier options.
You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to run a tight ship around here.
Mind telling me about yourself?
Oh, there isn't much to tell, really. I came to Neo SF from Arizona to finally live somewhere more thrilling. Majid needed someone good with numbers to handle back-of-the-house sort of stuff. So here I am. I didn't grow up in big cities like this, and I always loved listening to Majid's stories from the Bay. Everything is just so exciting.
Do you happen to know anything about Hayden Weber?
Hayden? Oh, you're who Majid mentioned before, huh? Oh, no, sorry. I've met him since he's a regular, but I've been out and about on business. Haven't seen him in weeks. I wish I could help more.
Let you know if I need anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something.
Thanks.
Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
And of course we have items.
Looks good. Cute pick. No outside drinks, please.
Gus has been nothing but nice to you. A business card.
Oh, awesome. I'm always looking for more musical talent.
Majid isn't the kind of guy you should mess with.
Sorry, Gus is the one who handles all the talent booking.
Let's see. Alright, I'll ask the
Hey,
question
good to
that
see you back.
is...
What-
Oh, I can't now. Oh well.
Alrighty, have fun now.
Enjoy yourself.
Yep, hang on. That whiskey is fine on the rocks. Let's see. Hey, you.
Hey, y'all. How goes the search?
Not great. Hayden's apartment was ransacked and someone stole the data cache.
Shit. I can't say I saw that one coming. I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place. Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax. While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data.
Oh man, I didn't realize how late I actually started tonight. This might be a short one because I kind of want to be done streaming at 9 if I'm doing
A layman would
nighttime
not
streams.
understand the critical differences between myself and a VI. Nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
We actually talked to a Yannick Fairlight. He offered to introduce us to someone in the Human Revolution.
Right. Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the Human Revolution protest leader. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after interviewing him.
Yannick Fairlight. When'd you run into him?
Oh, we were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
What? Are y'all okay?
Yes, we made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in. We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought. Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
What do you know about Dr. Fairlight, Tomcat?
I can't say I know much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company. He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps. I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
Fair enough. We'll be careful of him.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network. Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels. If Parallax is anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time we cracked in.
Well, that was 10
I'm
years
gonna
ago.
need physical access. I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town. In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause. Not enough profit in it. I know Jess has some contacts in that area. She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here. Yeah, it's a tough sell, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
Oh, so we're setting up something at the physical location for you. Okay. Profit. It's really gone to shit since the police privatized.
Hey, we ain't got it that bad. I mean, at least our police force owns its own self. I hear down in San Jose, the richer neighborhoods have actually started hiring the gangs to protect their places. When even the rich folks can't get good police work, it's a sad state for everyone else. And the less said about LA, the better.
Alright, I'll bite. Why does Jess have contacts in that part of town?
You might not be able to tell, considering her viper's tongue and penchant for hitting the clubs harder than she's got any right to, but Jess is actually an attorney. She specializes in defending people in violation of the Human Protection Act and does almost all of her work pro bono.
Oh, alright.
That's earned her a whole gaggle of pals amongst the hybrid community around here, as you might imagine. Ain't no one gonna cross her in that part of town. Black market hybridization ain't exactly HPA compliant, if you catch my drift. And none of them ever know when they might need her to defend them in court.
Guess I'll go grovel until she agrees to help.
That's the spirit. I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated. Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too. But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night, and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice, or her friends will thump you something fierce.
Oh boy. It's time for it to be
Send Jess a
all
message, let her know
Alice's
that y'all are
fault.
looking for some assistance, and we'll see what happens.
We'll be in touch.
Sure thing, hon. I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have turn. Let me know when y'all are ready.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi to her.
Oh, hell no. Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse.
What?
I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on Hybrid Night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
You heard her. Let's go.
Interrogation today?
How rude. She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves.
I just noticed this arcade machine is Polybius.
We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable. Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything. but that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us? It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
Alright. Up. There are fewer screens than I thought. Alright, you were here first, so...
The trace amount of liquid left in their glass suggests the person was drinking.
Beer.
The trace amount of liquid left... Don't bug people, please. You'll get us in trouble. I'm serious. Annoying them and intruding on their space will just delay our investigation.
Is our name not on our actual published work because we just review, like, headphones and stuff?
Don't bug people, please.
Eh. That's not how to draw a tattoo.
Give me a few minutes, okay?
Alright, left to right. A lone hybrid with horns coming out of their head. They're scanning the room carefully, or maybe just staring off into space.
I'm serious. Annoying them and intruding on their space will just delay our investigation. Don't bug people, please.
I'm not... I was caught off guard by the lack of voice acting for a character with a profile. Picture. A tired person that appears to be lost in thought. There's some sort of strange contraption on her arm that trails up to her ear. Huh. The wiggly appendages that coming from her head appear to be implants. Oh, okay. I was not getting that really at all.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
A drink.
What are you having? Remind me, what's in that?
Drinctionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. This one is...
Okay, so that's a sweet one.
Thank you, hon.
Hold it! It would be remiss of me not to mention that your preferred diet does not resolve with those ingredients. I must advise against the order.
Like what?
Subtle bitch. Probably wolf fight if I had to guess.
Remind me, what's in that?
Drinctionary, the Open Alcoholopedia.
Oh, I got this. This one is...
Absinthe melon. That's also sweet. Why is it called wolf bite? That does not sound like it bites.
Thank you, hun.
Hold it! It would be remiss of me. I must advise.
Like what?
Okay, I guess that would have technically been more sweet and sour. But, like, grenadine is, like, a pure sugar syrup, isn't it?
Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the
Oh, I got... This one is...
Rawr. Thank you, hun.
Hold it! It would be remiss. I must advise.
Like what?
Dictionary, the open.
Oh, I got this.
Wikipedia, the online encyclopedia that no one will ever edit again. That is complicated.
Thanks, son.
Hold it! It would be remiss of... I must advise...
Like what?
Oh, this one has spicy in it. It better be fucking spicy.
Dictionary, the open alcoholopedia.
Oh, I got this. This one is...
2 teaspoons sriracha? Taste of fire with a hint of zest. Fancy.
Rawr. Thank you, hun.
Hold it!
I mean... It would be interesting to see a Binging with Babish episode about some of these.
It would be remiss. I must advise.
I still want it.
Here you go.
I'll check that I was correct.
How did you know what I was planning on ordering? Well, at least keep me company while I drink it.
Oh, so you have actual voice lines after... Okay. Give her the drink. My name is Alice. It seems like you were alone for a while.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today.
Care to talk about it?
My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance. There are Human Revolution protesters outside the clinic, making it even harder for him. They're always outside, harassing anyone coming in. It's exhausting.
Sorry to hear about it.
No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got.
One of the non-alcoholic drinks is air drink, which is a shot of oxygen.
But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them. I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with.
Sounds like he's lucky to have you.
Aw, thanks a lot. I'm lucky to have him. So, there's plenty of people here. What made you want to talk with me?
Okay, I noticed you had an empty glass. Isn't that against the rules here?
Oh geez, this really is my favorite drink. I have to wake up early for class, but I'm at the club, so I guess I'm already too deep in.
What are you studying?
Graphic design with a focus on advertising. I even get to do some local stuff. Trying not to brag, but the Zone 3 ad on the bar is totally my doing. I have some really good client
Oh, that's the arcade
locally,
poster.
and there's so many interesting people too, like you. Hey, it's been really nice talking to you, but I kind of feel like dancing now. You want to come with me to the VIP area in the back? I have some friends who might be over there. We can hang out with them. They'll like you.
Sure.
Great, let's go.
Didn't I say to beat it?
We're guests of Caitlin. She said we could join her.
All right. But it's on her if you can't stay out of trouble.
Hey! You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
Well, hope you come by again.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do. However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
Alright, let's be forced into really bad dialogue options.
And you're back. You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again. So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out. You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
I think we just got off to a bad start.
You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising. Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit. So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me. If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules.
Sounds fair.
I need you to break up those Human Revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street.
Done.
I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means. Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult.
I like this track.
That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else. Like Washington. Not here.
Jesus Christ. There are just going to be so many cat puns in the options. This really isn't our place to pry. But, it's very much not our business, but you sound upset.
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like?
Sorry, I just wanted to help.
You want to help? Don't treat hybrids like animals for living out their lives. Shit, all of this isn't even a choice for some of us. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy?
That's not even remotely close to... Okay.
Skin cancer. Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost. So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch. You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where Hybrid-Tech began, you know. Where my therapy started. You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction. I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better in Otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan. My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go. You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that. All the time.
Sorry that happened to you. Technically, that wasn't what I was
you're
asking. But,
You haven't even heard the worst part yet.
I mean, I've basically been apologizing for this whole conversation, so yes, now and... Oh my god.
The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation. So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough.
Like, to be clear, I understand that at a certain point they have to, like, not write dialogue accounting for every single combination of responses, but it makes things feel wildly, like, inconsistent. It just happens to have mostly happened in conversations with Jess, as well as over at the bar.
First I'm too ugly to look at. Now I'm too screwed up to breed. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me. Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most.
Well, I'm talking about, like, specific phrasings, not even her attitude.
In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready. Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy. So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since. So, there you go. I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters. And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This getting you off?
I mean, it goes without fucking saying that you didn't know any of that. It's like, ugh. My problem is with Alice's writing. Like, I don't like the phrasing of a lot of these. I'm not even sure what this middle one is supposed to be saying. Is that supposed to be like... I cannot read the tone of this. It's a wonder they ever were. I'm gonna pick this and hope it's like an admiration thing.
Yeah, I am. Now show me that you're on the right side. I'll be watching.
Okay.
Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Oh, we're going downtown.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next.
I don't like Alice. Like, I don't like the protagonist of this.
Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess. Well, there are
Time
the
to go meet
protesters.
Jim fucking Sterling, son.
I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far. And the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means.
And the only reason it would happen is with Hayden gone, they knew someone was going to go in there. Because that was not a public display. That would have been outside on the building.
Conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group.
For once.
Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center. Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirmed that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
It's a Hassie bar. All drinks are made with Hassie, an energy drink that supposedly has recovering properties.
The taste of success is a Hassie.
All Hassie commercials just involve tons of people talking about horrible things they've done because they had to have a Hassie. What a creepy slogan. Their new big drink is Hassie Hot. It sounds gross, but it's all the rage, quickly replacing coffee as the favorite morning or afternoon pick-me-up for lots of people. See, I read Hassie Hot and was thinking like, oh, it's like spicy, kind of like when they did the terrible cinnamon Pepsi. You can't buy a Hassie from the sign. You have to go inside the Hassie bar or find a Hassie machine. It's unit NSFPD 20. It's just here to keep the peace. With all the media buzz and controversy around these protests, a police presence isn't surprising. Police ROMs are just like regular cops. You don't touch.
Don't bother the police, Rom. It'll keep them from overseeing the protests.
Alright, this is a case where I'm going to save before gun. You shouldn't point that at ROMs. You especially shouldn't point it at police ROMs. A good number of Neo-SF's finest seem to be deployed down at Market Street, assigned to the local Genus branch in response to the Human Revolution protests. By my approximation, this carton is 11 or more days past its expiration point. Our identification credentials have been stored and will be recalled for use when appropriate. Oh no! I am here to ensure the protests remain peaceful. My opinion on the debate is not relevant. Genus is one of the leading gene therapy clinics in the city. It's a spot frequented by hybrids getting their medical care. That's what makes it a target. It's a hotbed of political issues, all materialized in a physical location. Despite detractors, Genus came from backdoor locations and overseas operations to grow and make ground in every major city in North America. The rise of clinics like Genus happened within the last 5 years. Hybrids have fought and taken a little strength for themselves and intend to keep all they can.
Gene therapy is a long and uncomfortable process. If you'd like to look into splicing for yourself, let's save that for after our investigations.
You don't need to go inside. Despite the controversy and scandal, it's just a boring treatment facility. Another one of the Human Revolution protesters. They seem passionate and diligent despite how long they've been out here. They would want to spend their holiday season doing this. Like, especially in San Francisco, like, well, okay, there are colder places, but San Francisco does get cold, despite being, you know, in California in winter. Because it is right on the water. This really doesn't seem too fun. They must hate hybrids more than they enjoy their free time. Who wouldn't want to join this club? Are you sick of losing job opportunities to people willing to sacrifice their humanity for a chance at a quick buck? Okay. They seem... oh. Okay, so they're... oh wait, that was a different one. Are you tired of being told by the media that you aren't good enough as a regular human? That's... okay. They're holding a sign, one half of Stay Pure. Technology is a gift, but a powerful and dangerous one to be used with care. We as a species have forgotten that. Ugh. I'm glad it feels this dirty to be saying this stuff, considering what they're a stand-in for. It's not hard to see why hybrids hate this rhetoric. That's 2 steps from being MAGA. An animated older man leads the group of protesters. He definitely stands out in a crowd. That might be the point. Nice podium.
Oh, we don't require ID to join the cause, and there's no age requirement either. Your contribution contribution to the cause is greatly appreciated.
No, that's ours. You can't take it.
Oh, thank heavens.
You shouldn't point that at him, even if you disagree with his politics.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification? I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Brochure added to items. Yeah, let's do this the normal way. Writing a story on the protests. Can we speak on the record?
The press hasn't been so kind to us lately. They try to feign neutrality, but just look at the way we get covered. It's disgraceful.
When did this come out? Because with how, like, the mic quality is surprising me.
But no matter. I'll show good faith that you are after what all of us here are after. The truth. We in the human revolution just want people to really think about the technology and bodily enhancements they use every day and decide if they're actually better off. What questions can I answer for you?
How do you plan on enacting the social change you want?
At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end. It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are.
What would you say are the ultimate goals of the human revolution?
We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make, before it's too late. We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind. But now we're changing the very things that make us human, our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety. The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created, and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course. This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise. Just because we can, doesn't mean we should.
Why protest at this clinic?
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience. But at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box.
This isn't Shadowrun where you lose essence for getting implants.
There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding. Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill. If you ask me, genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need. However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles.
We have reports of a break-in at the home of a Parallax researcher with human revolution graffiti at the scene.
Do you have any comments about that?
Well, the human revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organization, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds. But, off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities. Now, not to cut this too short, but I need to get back to my people. I hope I've answered all your questions.
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed. I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing. Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
What do you think about what he said? Well, it's all bad, and I'm pretty sure Turing agrees. The only thing that overcomes hard luck is hard work.
Ah, Harry Golden. How fitting to use a quote from a newspaper publisher. And I agree with the sentiment.
I didn't know that was a quote.
More leads will find us, should we seek them out. Let's keep moving. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Oh, there's a screen to the left. An off-color brick stuck in the wall. Looks pretty loose and seems wobbly. It's not looking for anything serious right now. Totally ignoring you. It's like talking to a... well, you know. A loose brick wobbles as you palm the wall.
Do you think it would be okay to take that?
Yeah, why not? Might come in handy for something. Take the brick. It's thick and heavy, but you can carry it around and maybe even find a use for it. It's a wave shelter, so Muni, yes, because municipal transportation can keep out of the rain. They're actually pretty comfortable after a long night out. Next bus, 32 minutes, 33 minutes. Next bus, 6 minutes. Next bus. Bus on fire. Oh, no! Next bus, 14 minutes. Next bus, 21 minutes. A video billboard. A video billboard cycling through advertisements for a few different things. First, the news and a commercial for the VR drama Tomorrow's Tears. The popular mainstream news shows are much more scandalized and sensationalized than your brand of journalism.
With all things, everything, I'm June Fowler and I'm okay today.
Classic. You caress the video screen, but it's not a touch screen. Get back to work. Now's not the time for video games. When all the doom and gloom of the news is said and done, we ask you, the viewer, what's okay today? Don't cry for me, Tina. At least not until tomorrow. Oh, the drama.
Interesting. A RSU Climate Control ROM Model 6703, if I am not mistaken. Apparently it is owned by the Hassie Bar, based on this identification marker. Don't ask me how it works. I don't have any clue about the thermodynamics involved. If you want to learn more about it, perhaps someone in the Hassie Bar can answer your questions.
Oh, I want to make it start raining because it's going to be really cold.
How it works. If you want to learn more, this kind of ROM requires an RFID key to access it. It appears to be owned by the nearby Hassie.
The weather ROM scoots away from you, so you can't get close enough to mess with it. The weather ROM glances at your ID and spits out some snow covering the front of it. Swell. Are you prepared to be responsible for creating a new kind of tropical storm? One with spoiled milk for rain? A vibrant mix of weather sounds and natural ambiance fills your ears. You shouldn't attack the poor weather ROM.
Let's not. Two's company, three's a cloud.
Turing, I expect better from you. Is Turing insulting another ROM? The Hassie Bar door has a festive wreath on it. The wreath smells like Hassie. Did Adult Swim publish this? I don't think so, did they? No, Playism did. Huh. I say it because of the Duck game poster. Everyone loves Hassie. Looks like they've got to bury Hassie. This is the most picturesque Christmas tree imaginable. Its branches are perfectly spaced. Every decoration is placed meticulously. Is this even a real tree? They can make really convincing plastic trees these days. Smells like real pine. Turing is beaming. Pure Christmas spirit flows through you momentarily. You feel like buying something. Traditional Christmas fair plays, interspersed with occasional modern holiday party songs. You really shouldn't be allowed to carry that. It's a computable, good for playing games and reading feeds while sipping a Hassie. Like most things in the Hassie Bar, it emits a subtle, pleasant glow. All the furniture in here definitely came in a set. You touch the surface of the table and your own interface window appears. You can play games or watch feeds while you drink, and even order another drink from right here. A feed about the history of Hassie begins playing. Why are you shooting at inanimate objects? Why aren't you shooting at inanimate objects? Spotless, as expected from Hydrophobic Suede. The color and texture matches the counter, so they were probably a set. I'll probably go through... Is playing to the start of Chapter 3 fair? At this point?
No time to rest anymore, sleepyhead. We have our mission.
Turing gets really impatient anytime you take a seat. They never notice if you're just wasting time or stopping to smell the roses. A relaxing ambient version of the Hassie theme starts playing. They actually want people to hang out here, apparently. You're in no danger. Save your ammo. Hassie Bar customers tend to be regulars. With the new Hassie Hot Cups, you could last all day in here. I really do like a good sassy Hassie. Hassie Hot is also great. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely go get a Hassie Hot Chocolate. There are rumors that the plants here are actually given Hassie, not water.
Maybe a Hassie would help your plant at home.
You tap on the glass. The plant doesn't seem to notice. Oh, we already had that one. Even the plant seems to want you to buy some Hassie. Are you really gonna shoot recklessly? Heck yeah, I want to shoot.
Freeze! Drop the weapon.
What have you done?
I didn't expect it to actually go through.
Your reckless behavior has ruined everything.
I expected it to snark at me. Alright, I don't need to use the gun anymore. It's a poster for Magical Commander Yukino, a Magical Girl VR drama. It looks like it was signed. Maybe by the actress? Duck Game began as a traditional video game, but has recently become a popular VR sport. All the kids are quacking about it. Don't waste too much time quacking, or you'll be a sitting... well, you know. But there's a dedicated quack button. How can I not? Another VR poster. A business drama called Tomorrow's Tears. It's a period piece set in late 1980s Japan during the bubble economy just before the lost decade. A feature documentary exploring the queer side of virtual reality. It's being shown at the Castro Theater next week as part of a marathon of tech media films. The counter's so clean it shines. It almost looks like it's emitting its own light. Oh, they're actually backlit. Subtle. You can see different Hassie through the glass, but you can't reach in and grab one. Only the Hassie ROM can. It doesn't open. It's like a donut shop. Speaking of donut shops, Run Donut Walk just got a new menu, including the Cronutberg and the Ridley Biscotti. Advertisements for new Hassie flavors start playing. Didn't see that one coming. It's the digital Hassie menu. Even when you don't want to drink, it's fun to watch the screen flash.
They have all the basic Hassie flavors, but their specialty menu has other Hassie bar exclusive drinks like Sassy Hassie, Poison Hassie, Classy Hassie, or a Grassy Hassie shot. You should get a Hassie hot chocolate from their seasonal menu.
If you want a Hassie, you have to pay the Hassie ROM. No free Hassie for you. Not even hassle-free Hassie. They don't even have that flavor here. It's a touchscreen, but not for you to touch. Sorry. The voice of a ROM starts reading out the Hassie bar's menu. She seems bored. Since there's a ROM that handles all of the ordering, there's not much for her to do right now. She has a cool fashion sense.
Did you get that from the Genus protest?
I actually wanted to just see what the description was, but...
Aw, that is the most adorable little ROM. What kind of model is it? Where did you get it? It's so moe.
The mouthy kind. Sorry, Turing. This is the most... I feel... Yeah, they're a custom model.
Oh, wow. You don't see a whole lot of those around. Must have taken ages to get that case looking that good. With the home printer, too. I'm impressed. Anyway, what can I get you?
A drink and maybe information?
A drink I can do. And I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers. Filling up my bathroom too, jerks. So, what do you want to know?
I'm trying to think if in San Francisco you can even have a customers-only bathroom policy. The most pressing thing here is you called Turing Moe.
Sorry. Otaku speak.
Yeah.
I just mean he's really cute and lovable. And you kind of want to hug him forever, you know? A lot of otaku come around here. Probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon.
Otaku as in you're really into Japanese cartoons?
Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff. The past really gives context to stories of the present. You know what I mean? I've been to Tokyo twice already. The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refuse to give up cassette tapes.
This music sounds very Ace Attorney. The Saishi?
Oh, sorry. The Saiba Shibito. The Cyber Den. In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads. But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more. The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas and games, are created by the Saishi. Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you could find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself. It's a trip, especially for newbies.
Alright, now I'm really curious. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona. I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place. Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my VR drama addiction. My priorities are justice, cute stuff, and magical girls, in that order. What else? I pretty much don't leave the store.
You don't seem pleased about the human revolution.
Look, they've got the right to protest, but I don't have to like it.
That's true.
Once they're done with the hybrids, I know they'll be coming for me next. So I'll be voting appropriately. And if I have to unclog one more toilet because I'm entitled, bigoted, jerkface, I will lose my goddamn mind!
Why would they come after you?
Oh, you can't tell? I've got a cybernetic arm and leg, thanks to an AutoCAD crash when I was a kid. I also got Neuralinks for VR interfacing. If it was up to those dinosaurs, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now. Or worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology. It's already illegal for me to have a rocket-powered fist. What more do they want?
Is that your climate control ROM outside?
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically, it's property of Hassie Holdings. We spent some mints on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July. It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun on. Sort of like today.
Would you mind if I took it for a spin?
Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it. You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it.
Ah.
Otherwise, no touching.
I think that's everything.
Okay. Enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else. Dr. Yannick Fairlight. I've heard of him. Super rich guy? Used to own System 1? Why are you giving me his card?
Oh my God. Alright. I work for him. He's looking to buy a climate control ROM like yours.
Yes. He's getting on in years, and it would be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why we wanted to see it before.
Need a close look at it to make sure it'll suit his purposes.
Yeah, okay. I guess you can take it back. Don't bust it, though. I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss. Here's the RFID key to access it.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out?
You buy a Hassie hot chocolate. Yum. Always the best. Try 10 different kinds of Hassie. Oh, I see. 9 from the vending machine and then this one. Maybe nice outside, but it's always hard to leave a Hassie bar. Especially because this is a window, not a door.
Let's not. Choose company.
Oh, use.
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season. Should I switch it to snow mode?
Yeah, let's turn it on. Hassie hot cups.
It's snowing? Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now.
Snow mode deactivated.
Excellent work! While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully. And to be frank, Considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out. Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder? Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
Couldn't hurt to check it out.
Right. We should approach them cautiously as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even point us to the true culprits. Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch them. We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own. I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them. The wicked flee when no man pursueth. The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive. We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them. Perhaps we should call Tomcat. Maybe they can do some bit of techno-wizardry and stop that cab.
Good idea. Ring them up.
Excellent. Hold on while I connect us.
Howdy, folks. How's the search for the data cache going?
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat. We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
No can do, little guy. Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in. Unless... Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec. Alright, that went faster than spit on a skillet. I did a job a few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network. Do me a favor and don't ask why. The back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system now. Wait. Oh, shit. They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI. Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
Yeah, that virtual intelligence, I think we already know that. What can we do?
I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turn, I'm passing control to you. Hold tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking. Just push on the map and load it up on Turin's face. Sorry, Turin.
They're on the move!
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you. You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you. You just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you. You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead. I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them. Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around. Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this old trick is over.
CAD control node they're currently arriving at. Our top priority is to ensure they cannot leave the area Tomcat's given us access to. I'll mark the southern exit as closed first. We only have time to block off 2 routes before the autocab will make a decision and move. We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them. Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to shortwire the autocab. Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off. What do you think our next move should be?
Alright. Oh, I wanted to... Oh, I can do any of the 4 where they already are. Okay. Let's see. North means they go this way. I have to block these 2. They'll go this way. Block this one for sure. Yeah, okay.
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not here. We can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time. Plan ahead, and we should be able to get them. Got it?
Alright, so I wanted to... Oh, do I click here? Yeah. So block those 2. Let's see. I want to block that. And then... So if I block that, then they go here. This is still counted as blocked, so I can't actually just push them down, right? Let's test it. I have the save anyway. Okay, so it'll still go that way. Force you there. Oh wait, no, I want to hit the big button since it's in the goal.
We've got them now. Let's go! I'm gonna go stop them, and then we can interrogate the miscreants.
What the hell do you want?
Worst cab ride ever.
With, huh? You ain't got nothing on us, and if you don't get out of my way, I'll mess you up.
Hey, what do you think we should do? We haven't observed them doing anything illegal, and we could potentially make this go over smoothly. Or we could share news of this encounter with Lexi before things get out of hand. These 2 seem agitated already, and it may be best to make sure they're handled by the appropriate authorities. Those are the options I deduced. Questions or cops. It's up to you. How do you want to do this?
It'd be smart to interrogate them and see what they know.
We just have a few questions for you, sirs, if you'd be so kind as to give us a few minutes of your time.
Did you not hear what I...
Maybe we should just answer their questions. I mean, We didn't do anything wrong, right?
Right! We ain't got nothing to hide!
What's in the bag?
You a cop? Cause if you ain't, we ain't got nothing in the bag!
What's a spray paint for?
We're newbie street artists.
These are the tools of our trade!
These are all above board and legal. We just got done making a piece for a client.
That's right! We're artists!
Then why'd you run?
Running? Who was I running from? You calling me a coward?
I don't think that's what they were insinuating.
Right! We just got places to get to, and gotta go fast. You're holding us up.
This is ridiculous.
Enough! Stop assuming you can misdirect us with blustery words and feigned ignorance. I've matched the hues of those paints and the patterns of the bottom of your shoes with 95% accuracy to the scene of Hayden Weber's apartment. Now tell us what you were doing there and why you stole Hayden's data cache.
Now you're accusing us of stealing? Why, I oughta...
Chad, I think they're onto us. Maybe we just answer their questions so they don't go to the cops?
Damn it, Oliver! I told you I'm Starfucker now!
I only went along with this because you said we would go to a movie afterwards. I don't even care about this human revolution stuff. Just because your dad...
Don't talk about my dad!
Actually, jeez.
Fine. Whatever. We'll answer your friggin' questions.
Why tag Hayden's apartment?
Aw, man. No big reason. I mean, he's a big hotshot researcher at Parallax, right? We heard a rumor his place was empty. Who's gonna pass up a sweet target like that? We don't need any more of this tech shit, like your lippy Rom over there.
Do you know anything about his kidnapping?
Kidnapped? He's been kidnapped?
Shit! We ain't got nothing to do with that! We just sliced the door controls and trashed the place. Wasn't nobody there!
Why'd you take the data cache?
I told you we didn't steal nothing!
Be quiet, Chad. I don't want to go to juvie. Here, you can have it.
Data cache added to items.
Okay, well, thanks for giving it back.
Maybe you should give up vandalizing people's homes.
Yeah, whatever. Just get out of my way.
We hope you find that Hayden guy. And we're real sorry. We weren't trying to hurt anyone.
Alright, let's go catch that movie.
Great! Can we get dinner first?
Sure. Whatever you want.
That's not right. I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Incoming call from Tomcat.
Hey, folks. Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node. She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt. Did you get the data cache?
Yes, those punks happen to have it.
Oh, great. We don't have time to worry about it right now, though. Go to Stardust and drop it off with Majid for me, okay? He'll hold it to pass on to me once I get there. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're gonna be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later. Let's go. Our mission for Jess is done.
jerks not to break my ROM. Now I can't get it to stop snowing. Those protesters are gone, but I'm still not gonna have any customers with it freezing like this.
This Hassie hot cup is the perfect thing to warm me up.
Snow out of nowhere? I guess I'll wait it out in here.
Wow, look at it out there. So magical.
Don't think I've forgiven you, you dingus.
Ya dingus.
Better
Good.
go get some Hassie hot cups going. Well, all's well that ends well, right? I'll check the mesh for common issues with the mode selector on the 6703 ROM unit and forward the solutions to the Hassie bar owner. I'm certain she'll be able to get it turned off after the customer rush.
A light-haired teenager with a bionic arm. She seems to be staring at the nearby wrestlers as she waits to order. She's pretty well dressed and has a pronounced cowlick.
In Japanese culture, that hairlock is known literally as foolish hair. Don't tell her I said that.
Those Hassie hot cups are disgusting. I'm just here to see the wrestlers. Can't wait for the New Year's show. Here, all they have here is energy drink. Where's the booze at? What kind of bar is this? It's a Hassie bar. But yeah, okay. What the heck is a Hassie anyway? Such a massive craving for something else right now. Written down.
Welcome to Stardust.
There's Majid. We should leave this data cache with him first, like Tomcat asked.
So wait, is this the same day as everything started? That would make Jess's this morning comment make a lot more sense, but that would be a short hospital stay.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
Tomcat asked me to drop this off with you.
Oh, right. Tomcat asked me to take that off your hands and pass it on to them later. Thanks for getting it to me. I won't pester you about what it is. I know things are always very hush-hush with Tomcat. I'll make sure they get it later today.
Excellent. Thank you.
Oh, wait. Where were we?
Welcome to Stardust.
Who were we supposed to talk to in the bar? Talk to Jess again. Okay.
You again? All right, I'll let you in. But you better stay out of trouble.
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone. Must have been you, huh? Alright then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor. Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out what happened to Hayden. I called up a buddy who's on night shift with Parallax tonight. He can buzz you in. But if anything happens, you broke in. This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while. Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
Dog patch. Yeah, it's still the 21st. Jeez.
This is the place Tomcat said we should head to. Unassuming and quiet. I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear. The crime statistics are quite alarming, so let us get done with our errand here and move on to safer ground.
Don't be worried about getting mugged.
I can't help it. Stealing a ROM is considered petty theft, and I'd really rather not be taken by some miscreants out to pawn me for a minor amount of credits. Our hypothetical kidnapper wouldn't even be punished worse than a slap on the wrist if it were a first offense. Though, I suppose I shouldn't get too worked up about the legal system not accounting for machine sapience. I am the first. That I know of, anyway. You know, right after we found Hayden's apartment in such disarray, I started looking into graffiti and street art more thoroughly. I have never much considered doing any of it myself, but it seems like an interesting avenue to pursue once I move beyond abstract expressionism. The simpler tags, visual shoutings of identity and existence. They exhibit a feeling I can sympathize with, but it's these larger pieces, riots of color and chaos, that really interest me. Petty vandalism is beneath me, but there are other avenues for the practice. For example, did you know that Los Angeles in the mid-2030s legalized the tagging of mural-style street art on any building without requiring permission from the owner or city? It was chaos of the highest degree for a while, but now the place is truly remarkable.
There's a town, and I forget what town it is, but, like, they actually have street artists do the, bus stops.
Perhaps I will visit once this is all done with.
That graffiti is actually the symbol of gonzo journalism?
Ah, I hadn't even noticed. Do you have much experience with gonzo journalism yourself? Reporting after or during direct participation?
Reported taking part of events and affecting them more than journalists are typically supposed to. Oh, huh.
If you do end up writing on this experience, whatever you produce would be the very definition of it. You're too close to be objective now, and you're a key subject in this event. It doesn't seem to be your usual style, but you couldn't go another route at this point, and you're in the clear as you didn't instigate the situation. I've never had much interest in the practice, but spending so much time around you has taught me to look at events in a different light. Perhaps only because I can verify your personal experiences as fact. Sorry, I'm rambling again, aren't I? And we're on a schedule. I don't even want to think about this. What if we don't find Hayden? What if we do? My memory processors are shot from the stress of the past day. It's already taken a toll on me. But never mind. Let's find that access node. Let's find Hayden.
Standard plastic bag level litter. Looks like it's crusted onto the sidewalk somehow. You have a strange fascination with stray garbage. Even if you wanted to pick that up, it's practically scum-welded to the street. Did something just move around inside there? Gives new meaning to trash talk.
I know I can be a bit verbose, but surely I'm more interesting to speak to than literal trash.
Aw. Some sad vibes are being thrown around. You found it. Beautiful turbo generator out here just generating energy. Wonder what's using all this extra power. A deep hum echoes through the alley. It'd be relaxing if this place weren't so sketchy.
Turbo is a satisfactory brand of generator, not too expensive, and they last for decades.
Turbo generators are really solidly built, not easy to get into without smashing them apart.
Let's leave it alone. Neither you nor I have any ability to make this generator more efficient.
Yes, Turing, the only reason we'd want to mess with it is to try and improve the block's energy system. Dang it. Pour milk. Well, now it's a really smelly generator. Congrats. Don't pour too much out. It might be useful later. This pipe is doing what all good pipes should do. It's piping out that energy. Out with the used, in with the unused. It's a never-ending cycle of consumption. You can't pull it off of the generator, no matter how hard you try. It's also scalding hot, so not the best idea to keep touching it.
This is the door to the access node that Tomcat told us about. We need to use the buzzer to get inside.
Parallax lock, AN-19 security.
Hello?
Yes, can I help you?
$23, $12, $49, $10. We're, friends of Jess.
I was wondering when you'd get there. You're at the access node on Cesar Chavez in Indiana, right?
That's right.
Good. Be quick. Don't touch anything. Got it? This conversation never happened, and you're on your own if you get caught out there. I hope you find what you're looking for.
This is it. Let's go inside, and I'll call Tomcat. This place doesn't look like it's had any maintenance in years. I hope the systems are still functional. Oh, I forgot you can't see in darkness. Maybe that switch over there adjusts the lighting.
See the light switch for the room.
Oh, Tomcat is pinging us, forwarding video and audio.
Howdy! Y'all at the access node? I'm set to slice in once Turn makes physical access.
Of course, Tomcat. Just walk me through how to connect myself, and I'll give you the necessary system permissions to use me as an interface.
Just patch yourself into the links terminal down there, and I should be able to get started.
Connecting wirelessly to it now. Permissions granted. Please be careful in there.
Don't worry, though. I'm an old hand at this. You won't notice a thing. 1 sec. Oh, shoot. Y'all have a bit more to do before I can get the info we need. This system's still running on old cassettes, and the recall slot is empty. Can't call up Hayden's info file without it. There should be a cassette on the opposite side of the wall we can overwrite with the recall program. Pretty sure all that one was used for was phone monitoring. You know, from back when phone networks were separate from data networks. I swear, y'all, I just turned 22. Anyways, we need to move that cassette across the room to access the records. Figure out how to do that and hit me back up when you've done it.
Modern versions of cassettes like these are a tenth the size. Still, even these antiques hold exabytes of information. These drives have enough storage to hold audio and video recordings of the lives of every person in the mission. This was before Parallax started distributing ROMs. These aren't the cassettes you need, so don't touch. You have no idea what tampering with them could ruin. This terminal should give you access to some of the node's systems. Dirty, tangled wires lay on the floor. Where are the standards?
They seem like the least efficient way to make any kind of connections.
That's the kind of thing you aren't supposed to touch, right? Probably one of the better examples.
What's going on down there? Something shorted the main breaker and everything's switched over to the auxiliary. Try not to wreck the node before you get what you went down there for.
Logging into Link server 2 Z77 Gamma. Welcome to Links. Oh, access security records. Authentication needed. Please use biometric reader to log in. Abstain. Review maintenance log. Authentication needed. Operate data transfer arm. Oh, I see. It's that one.
Nice job.
I didn't even notice that cartridge.
Move the data now, and we'll see if we can't slurp it right out of this network trunk. You would have thought that someone would have noticed and decommissioned this access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but this mouse is happy to play while the cat is away.
Why is this place usable for us anyway?
Way back when I was a youngin', when I first hacked into Parallax's network, I mostly did it to make a point, yeah? They were just about to launch the MeshNet system, and I wanted to show the whole darned world that their security had more holes in it than Swiss cheese. Of course, I wasn't too shy about poking in a few more holes of my own devising while I was there. After putting in some more tricky software backdoors, I went ahead and deleted this access node off the maintenance schedule. Then I reassigned the guy who was supposed to keep an eye on it to a different location. They were in the process of buying up a whole gaggle of these nodes in preparation to set up a private network for themselves. All just to use for the MeshNet launch. Maybe a little too confident of them. Most of the software holes have been patched out as they've upgraded their network, but this whole place is just as forgotten as I left it.
Yeah. Why would they move the data?
I've been targeting one of their data centers with a botnet-driven DDoS attack, hitting every port into its network that I can find. Ain't likely to do much, but toss in a few attempts to crack the firewall and their VIs are shitting bricks. It's standard procedure for them to move their sensitive data to a different data center in case the attacker actually gets in. Make enough noise and it'll scare them enough into taking some defensive action, which is where we want them. The files are more vulnerable in transit.
Let us know when you're done.
Now you'll just hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split. Surveillance camera footage. Oh, God. Oh, Turin. I'm so sorry.
Treat severe radiation poisoning and perform liver surgery. I see.
What is it, Tomcat? What did you find?
He's gone, Turin.
I
course
kind
he's
of
gone,
figured.
Tomcat, that's why we're here.
Shit. I mean, he's gone, Turin. Hayden is dead.
Well, that obviously isn't right, Tomcat. Why would they kill him?
I like how the light went out behind their portrait.
Can you send me the relevant files? You must have missed something.
I don't think you should see it, but if you're sure. Parallax, they had security cam footage from the hallway outside Hayden's apartment encrypted on their network. Just a short clip. It looks like Hayden started to struggle with a couple of big dudes when they broke through the door and one of them shot him. I also found some chatter about it on some darknet channels. It wasn't a kidnapping. Somebody went there to murder him. I'm so damn sorry.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Tomcat. I think I'll walk back to the apartment. I need some time to run some calculations about this new scenario. If you'll excuse me.
Should you follow them?
I need some time to myself, too.
If you say so. Yeah, I'm gonna keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system. I'll try to find some kind of lead on why this whole thing started in the first place. Maybe I can find something out about who killed Hayden and why Parallax has a copy of the footage. It ain't much of a silver lining, but we have the answer on Hayden's fate. Maybe it's time to call it quits. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Please be sure to save frequently.
You're back. You know, Hayden was a brilliant programmer, far ahead of his time. I am a machine, and intrinsically, I do not have all the glands and visceral chemical reactions that make humans so emotional and brilliant. But his code is a flawless replication of that, inside my own personality algorithms. I don't think I've ever felt this anger. It fouls my processors and fills my RAM with frustrating, half-finished plans of revenge. My motherboard burns in my casing from how little I can rest. I'm in pain, and I can't make it go away. I do not like the thoughts I'm having about the people who did this to him.
Can you turn them off?
I could. I can disable those modules. But if I turn off every emotion I don't want to feel, what does that make me? Would I still be me? If I were human, turning off my emotions would be seen as extremely unhealthy.
That's true.
There is a wealth of information on the MeshNet about human psychology. I just don't know how much of it applies to myself. Either way, Hayden deserves my grief. It is my way of honoring him. It may be the only way I can. I offer it freely. Did you see the jade plant? Its death is unfortunate. but
You're hopeless. I talked to it, though.
Yet another thing to be guilty for. Will you keep helping me? I need you. To find the bastards who killed my progenitor. I need to finish this. I don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see this through.
I'll find them and the truth.
What does the truth mean anymore? What does it matter? Will finding the truth bring back Hayden? Will it fix the pain they've left me in? But I guess you're right. Knowing the whys and wherefores will bring closure to this. I could use a measure of closure. I think for now we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death between you, Tomcat, and I. It may give us an edge if the people we seek don't know how much we've already discovered. We'll talk after you've had some time to rest. You likely need sleep, and I need some time to... I need some time. morning. I trust you slept well.
I'm fine. What's the plan for today?
Now that we are both refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures. Let's talk about how things are going so far.
Did I screw up the plant by looping it back to the first option? Or was I supposed to come back to the apartment?
Efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you. We can start there. Your inquiring mind has been a huge boost in our journey thus far. As a ROM, I can't talk to people as intently as you, so I must say I'm quite grateful for your skills in that regard. You're diligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you. Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we performed in other responsibilities, specifically our choices in overcoming obstacles. I must say, our first hurdle was handled masterfully by you, and we avoided any further issue. Great start! Furthermore, I am pleased with your utilization of non-violent methods. Eliminating any excessive risk should allow us to move swiftly. Finally, I was quite impressed by your ability to adapt on the fly, as they say, and perform so well when thrust into a sudden situation. Lastly, I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important. I was very impressed with your negotiation abilities with those kids. We got our data cache, and they went on their way, and hopefully learned a lesson too. Jess is a bit of a harder read, but she did agree to help us out in a big way. As long as her brash nature doesn't tempt you to lash out, I think things will go smoothly. Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around. She could prove to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business. Tomcat seems to genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us. Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with, too. And finally, you and I must say, we have worked together better than I ever expected. I hope you feel the same. I feel confident in our combined ability, and I enjoy your company as well. Please, continue showing me around the city as we continue our search. Unfortunately, we've just about run out of leads. Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside.
I'm sure they did.
Hope so, but I feel a little bad for relying on them as much as we do. Always going so far for Hayden. They must have been close. Oh, speaking of them, incoming call from Tomcat. Forwarding video and audio.
Morning. Karen, how you been doing, hon?
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
Well, okay. Say the word if I can help out in any way. Here?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it. A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs. Juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us. It'll take me a while to decrypt all of Hayden's files, but maybe we'll find something there. So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this. Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend. Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye. It seems like the network security head there is asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things are changed up. A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone. Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown. I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. Her name is Zen. I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch. But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
We'd be happy to look into it.
Alright. I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in. And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
No problem, Turin. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been through some shit in the past few days.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine. I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
Alright. Later, Turn.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous. I've highlighted the COS-IO Corp office building on your map. Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight. Displaying.
Greetings. I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatments. Would not call myself presentable for a video call. Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance. I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research. She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs. Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you. But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home. I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days. I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Sonic Fairlight.
Interesting. I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research. Maybe this melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction. Hayden must have kept my development secret for a reason. Hopefully we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map. Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB, or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home.
We did kind of dedicate ourselves to that.
Up to you where to go first.
But
Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant. It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech? It's fitting. They're the two factors that make Neo-SF so unique and wonderful. If we explore them both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
we're gonna save our trip to the media company. For next time. Sorry for the slightly shorter stream, but actually, I don't think it was any shorter. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. See you next time.